Hey, what's going on, everybody? Nick Detrick here with your daily mobility guide. As always, please check out the disclaimer in the description and seek personalized care from your local physical therapist if you need additional help. The focus of this video is on addressing any pain and stiffness in your neck and upper back. This includes neck-related headaches, especially during those long, stressful days at work. So these are going to be a lot of strategies that you can implement while you're still at work. This series will be a set of 4 stretches, holding each for 30 seconds per side, as well as 3 active movements that we will be doing for 10 to 15 reps each. The first part of this series is going to be a 3-part stretching focusing on the lateral or side portion of our neck. The first one here is going to be an upper trap stretch. Now, I'm full of corny sayings, so I have a lot to help you guys remember this. This first one is a listen to the shoulder. What you're trying to do is bring that ear towards your shoulder, and you should be feeling a stretch on the opposite side here in that upper trap region. Again, we're going to hold each of these for 30 seconds. For demo purposes, I'm going to cut all of these exercises a little bit short, but the next one, we're going to now smell the armpit. So what this is going to be doing is biasing more into the back of our neck now, kind of into the shoulder blade, our levator scap. So again, we go from listen to the shoulder to smell the armpit. And then last, we're going to look now nose up towards the ceiling, and we're going to feel that bias more into the side and front of our neck, biasing our scalene muscles. Now, with all of these stretches, we're going to pull till there's a mild discomfort. Don't crank into any extra painful ranges. And again, holding for 30 seconds on each one. The final one of our stretching series is going to be for our suboccipital muscles. These are the muscles that connect from the top part of our neck to the base of our skull. These are going to be especially important for those individuals who have any sort of neck-related headaches. So I'm going to show you this stretch from a couple different views. From the front view, what it's going to look like, you're going to use one hand to scoop kind of under the base of our skull. That's going to be providing a little bit of a stretch. And then our other hand is going to be providing a little bit of a chin tuck. What you should be feeling is a nice stretch right at that hairline, kind of on both sides. Now, side view, we're not flexing forward. Now that our neck is feeling a little looser, we want to focus our attention more into our mid-back or our thoracic spine. So the first one, what we're going to do here is what I call Thoracic Clocks. You're going to give yourself a big hug. Now we want to focus on our core staying nice and tight. We're not going to get a lot of movement through here. Our goal is to get it in that mid-range right in here of the spine. So what we're going to do is flex down like we're going towards 6 o'clock on the clock, up towards 12, doing about 10 to 15 reps in each direction. We can then move a side to side, working 3 to 9. Again, not a ton of movement down here. Once we feel comfortable moving one plane at a time, we can move in multiple directions, working our way around the clock. Again, doing about 10 to 15 reps in each direction. What that's going to look like from the side, again, give yourselves a big hug. We're going to flex down to 6, up to 12. We can work that side-to-side motion, and then the circles in each direction. So as we progress through the series, our movements are going to get a little bit bigger. This next one is what we call thread the needle. So you can do this at your desk by putting one hand on the desk and treating this like a window that we're going to be passing through. So you rotate like you're threading the needle through, and then up towards the ceiling. Do this 5 times each side. Now you can either do it where you keep your head looking down. That's going to bias more that transition point between our neck and upper back. So that's going to look more like this. And you'll notice the range of motion is going to be a little more limited compared to if we look with it. It's okay to do both. They're both going to be really beneficial for you. The final exercise in this video series is going to be sunrise salutes. Now this is going to be a really good one for both stretching and mindfulness as we focus on our breath moving through the motions. This is going to be really good as the final exercise if we're getting back to work, get our minds right again before we get back to our busy shift. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our hands together. We're going to reach up towards the ceiling and then reach back, pulling our elbows back, so we should really feel a big stretch in our chest and our shoulder blades coming together. What we want to focus on is our breathing with this as well. So as we move our arms up, we're going to be taking a deep breath in and then exhale as we're coming down. Again, really focusing on both the stretch and the benefit of our breathing as we get ready to get back to work.